Okay, so first of all, you need to take out these four nut, okay? These nut that hold down the coil. So I'm using a 10mm socket, a 3/8" drive, okay, with the extension. Basically, I just go in, I lose all these out, and I'm gonna take all four of these nut out. Okay, be careful, don't drop them. And when you drop them, it's fall underneath, and always help use a magnetic tray to keep all of them together. Okay. And this is 4. Okay, so now you got this all out. Now what you want to do is disconnect the electrical coil. So just press on this thing here. All right, press on this thing, and you know, see how you press this thing come up, and just wiggle it, pull them out. Okay, like so. All right, I'm going to do this one at a time. So next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your hand and just pull the coil straight out. Okay, now don't drop these. Okay, put it in a safe place, and basically what you want to do, you want to inspect to see if there are any electrical hole that burn through here. Okay, because sometimes you see that the coil have a leak. Okay, so kind of like inspect this area to see if there are any electrical burn. You should, if there is, you can see a black hole and it look like you know, like electricity going through there. So inspect this real good. Okay, place this aside, and then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take out that spark plug right there. Okay, like that. Turn it counterclockwise. Okay, now keep in mind that this spark plug, I've been replaced by the fake one, and then it didn't work out, so I put the OEM back in. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do, loosen it all the way out, and there is okay, it's about time to change it. Okay, now this is the one that came with the car. Okay, all right, so this one here have a part number. Okay, NGKIO on there, on the band here from wait, let's see. Okay, on the band here, let me see if I can focus it in. Okay, it say assemble in USA from Japanese parts. Okay, from Japanese part. That's what it say on this band here. So the new one is just say Japan on here. Okay, the fake one is say NGK, and it have the part number of this spark plug. All right. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to install in the new spark plug. Okay, on the new spark plug, what I do is I put it on the spark plug socket and lubricate the thread with anti-seize compound. Okay, there's an anti-seize compound right there, and I'm gonna lubricate that. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna guide it into the hole here. So what you want to do is be careful, do it really lightly. You put them in, guide it in. All right, don't just drop it in. Guide it in, and then my trick is turn this counterclockwise into you feel the drop or you hear it click. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear it click, but there you go. Okay, it just dropped right there, and you continue turn, it's gonna come around. There you go. Okay, it just dropped down. Once you feel that drop, then you go clockwise to tighten it. This method that I use to install, you know, bolt or nut, and been working for me real well. I don't have to worry about strip the thread, because I know when that thing drops, the thread is aligned. Okay, sometimes you hear it click, but in this case you don't hear it. when you turn this, you're gonna feel it drop down. And when you feel it drop down, then you turn this. Okay. So now that thing is about tight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a ratchet on there, tight it down, and torque it down to 18 foot-pound. Okay. Okay. Using the ratchet, tight it down. Take the ratchet off. Set your torque wrench to 18 foot-pound. Put your hand right here, another hand here, tie it down, because this thing here, this spark plug, it have this this seal here. Okay, so when you tie it down, it seems like it's going, but the seal have to be compressed. So you keep tying it down until it didn't go anymore, and then put a torque wrench. Put a torque wrench on it, and 18 foot-pound. That's what I call for Honda. Okay, according to the technical manual. All right, after that, you take it out. What I do is I wiggle this out, take the spark plug socket out. All right, so after you inspect the coil, make sure that it's good to go. What you want to do is you want to install this on, just like that. All right, press it down all the way, and put the electrical connection back, like so. All right. Put the nut back on. Now I'm going to torque this later after I complete everything. So now go to a second one. Pull the electrical out. Take this out. Of course, doing the same thing. Start inspecting these things. All right. Make sure they're in good shape. And then after that, you're gonna take that spark plug out. All right. So there, out of the old one, the second one, I'm gonna put them in. Same thing, you're going to guide this in very slowly. Okay, and then you're going to turn counterclockwise until you feel that thing drop. There you go. Okay, just feel like it drop down. And after that, you're able to put this in by hand. Okay, very important you do this to prevent the stripping of the spark plug. Because this job is easy, but if you strip that thread, boy, it's going to be a long day, right? And after that, what you want to do is put the ratchet in, tight it down as tight as you can, you know, hand tight. All right. Remember that gasket there have to be compressed. So once it's down tight, you take it out, put the torque wrench on. Okay. Okay, there it is, 18 foot-pound. Take the torque wrench off, take the socket off. Next thing you're gonna do is install the coil back in. Okay, this time what I'm gonna do, I'm not push it all the way in. I'm gonna leave it up like that. That way it's easy for me to connect the electrical connection. Make sure it snap in, push it down, all right? Then you put the second nuts on. Okay, so now I'm going after the third one. Simple procedure. Okay, out with the oil. This is the first cylinder. And make prep to put in the new one. Okay, this is the third one. Lubricate the thread. Once again, slowly drop this thing in. Turn it counterclockwise until you feel the drop. There you go. It just dropped, okay? Sometimes you hear a click, that when you feel it drop, then you know that the thread will line up. And what you do, you want to hand tie this in all the way, tight as you can. Then you put a socket, 3/8 ratchet. Alright, turn it to tight. And tie this down. Alright, next thing you're going to do, take the torque wrench and start tightening down to 18 foot-pound. There you go. Okay, take the torque wrench off, take the socket off. Alright, after you inspect the coil, put everything back in. really simple. Boom. And hand tight the nut in. Alright. Now for the last one, take the electrical off, pull them out, inspect the coil. Okay, inspect it, make sure it's good to go. And I'm going to take out this old spark plug. Set ratchet to loosen, and I'm going to need 2 hands for this. There you go, got it. Okay, and it's about to get all loosened out. Just take your ratchet off and use your hand, it's easier. Okay, check it out. This is the 4th one. There you go. Put it right there. Check it out. Sure you don't try not to drop this, alright? So you just take it out, slide it in really easy like so. Take this out and start lubricate the thread. Okay, coat the thread with anti-seize compound and slowly drop this down. I try to see if I can hear it click, but I haven't able to. Okay, it just dropped right there, but I'm going to keep turning, and you should, hopefully you can pick it up where it drop is. Right there, okay? Right there, that's where it dropped. So, and after it drop in, you just... Reason I take time to show you this trick is because some of my friends, man, they took it out for whatever reason. When they put a spark plug back in, they stripped the thread. And let me tell you, you know, there are ways to fix it, but man, it's a long process and it's a heck of the day. Okay, so you do this, take your time, do it, don't rush, because you know, job is supposed to be easy, but when you strip that thread, oh man, it's your car never run right, even though you know, repaired it and stuff like that, but it's never run right. So here I am, put them in, tied that all the way. Now I'm going to torque them down. There you go, 18 foot-pound. Take your torque wrench off, pull your socket out. Alright, after you inspect the coil, you satisfied with it, put them back. Like so. I'm not pushing this all the way. I'm going to hook on electrical connection first, make sure it's snapped. You push it down, then you put the nut on. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set my torque wrench to 8.7 foot-pound. Okay, and I'm going to tie that all down. Okay, so I switched to 10mm socket using the same extension. Put a torque wrench on and, you know, tied it down. Okay, see here that click. Okay, 8.7 foot-pounds, basically anything below 10 pounds you can snug them. Okay, like so. Now usually I use 2 hands, but for camera purpose I'm just gonna hold it like this, and you know, you can feel that thing clicking right there. And that's it. What you want to do is start up your engine next and test it out. Okay, so as you can see, this is like what, 109,000 miles there with the spark plug change. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it out for the spin. So basically, before you go, make sure everything connected. Make sure you don't leave any tools around. Okay, shut the hood, and I'm going to take it for a spin. Okay, Happy New Year, everybody. I've been test drive this car, you know, through Christmas, and now it's January 1st of 2020. And with the new spark plug that I bought from the Honda dealer, only thing I can tell you is, you know, I got the power back, right? There's no more hesitation on acceleration or engine vibration when it comes to a stoplight, when the car comes to a completely stop at the stoplight, okay? So this maintenance here is good to go. You know, keep in mind that, you know, these Honda, when I bought it new, I was told that these spark plugs designed to last over 100,000 miles, okay? So I believe this one like 120, but you know, usually 100,000 miles. I think that's good enough. But anyway, that's it. That's all I got for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Please subscribe, and Happy New Year. Bye.